So December 23rd, a tornado rips through the state of Mississippi on the ground for 100, 150 miles. People normally getting excited, making cookies and getting presents ready to surprise their kids, and to no fault of their own, this happens. A moment's notice, your life can change. You can have all of your ducks in a row and have things in order, but to no fault of your own, in an instant, your world gets turned upside down. And I'll never forget, I was watching the Weather Channel. I saw where it was hitting, and never did I expect on Christmas Day that me and some of the other leaders of 8 Days of Hope, Hope Reigns, would be meeting city officials here in Holly Springs, Mississippi. I think back to Katrina when 8 Days of Hope started. It was meant to be my dad and I. Since then, none of the credit belongs to us, but God has taken 17,000 people around this country and has rebuilt 1,700 homes for free. And we're all volunteers. I don't know about you, but sometimes I put God in a box. And when I come on these trips like today, that box doesn't exist. I saw a family come in begging for help, needing help, with 2 little boys who saw their bicycles disappear in a tornado. And when they sat down to ask for help, they looked to the left, and just an hour before, someone had dropped the 2 most perfect sized bikes for these 3-year-old boys. And to see their joy when we said you could have them had nothing to do about rebuilding a house, but they got to see Jesus in action. The best sermon I ever heard is the one I saw. The volunteers that were working here today that came from all over the country. I drove 40 miles, big deal. People came from Indiana, New York, and Ohio. And they came here on Christmas night. They drove all night. Why? Because they love God. God tells us to love Him and love others. That's what this is all about, loving people. It's an amazing 5 days. It's so much fun to see God in action. What's your story? How have you allowed Him to use you? I don't know about you, but sometimes I can become so selfish. I really can. But when we take our eyes off ourselves and we look to serve others, you're blessing them, but you get blessed as well. It's amazing how that works. And you never leave something like this, or you never leave something that God tells you to do that you do, not unchanged. You'll be changed forever. These volunteers are changed forever. That's why they keep coming back. That's our God.